Hi guys, so I wanted to make this video because I've been kind of in a rut for a very long time in my life. I feel like I'm very stagnant and complacent with the things that I want to do with my life, and I let facts, like certain factors, even in the world and in my life, dictate and motivate me to not do anything, if that makes any sense. Like, when the pandemic hit, I was sad. Like, obviously, I'm devastated by the pandemic like everybody else is. More so, obviously, some people are more devastated than others, and I'm blessed that, like, nobody that I, like, in my family has passed away from it or anything like that. But it was kind of like a sigh of relief in a way, because it was like, okay, everybody's life is on pause, not just mine. So, like, if I don't want to do anything or, like, better my life, like, I can just blame it on the pandemic, blame it on the panorama, blame it on Panera Bread. And it's like, no, Victoria, no. You don't get to do that, because pre-pandemic, I was doing that anyway. Like, I was holding things off for, like, oh, I'll save it for tomorrow. Oh, I'll save it for next week. Oh, I'll do it this time. Oh, I'll do it that time. And it's like, why don't I? It makes me emotional, because I hate that I don't have the motivation and the drive to do simple tasks, you know? It's so aggravating that I had to, like, fight with myself to get up and do basic shit. You know what I mean? It's hard. There's a lot of things that I want to do with my life, but I feel like for so long I've let the voices in my head, that sounds crazy, but, like, you know, the voice in my head that is, like, negative, I let that run amok in my life and, like, control every fiber of my being and everything that I've done. And there was a point in my life where I wasn't doing that anymore. Like, I wasn't listening to that voice in my head. And then, like everybody else, like, the pandemic hit, obviously. And then I feel like because I had so much time with myself, and I'm spending so much time alone, I'm just nitpicking myself. And it's horrible. It's so fucking horrible, yo. I really wish I could just stop that siren. Like, why is there a siren? Like, for me, one thing I have to, like, come to the reality that it's me. It's not really my environment. For, like, a long time, with YouTube videos, I loved making YouTube videos. I used to make them so fucking much. I made them a little bit too much. They were trash. But me personally, I thought that every video I made was the video. Like, I thought it was the shit, even if it wasn't the shit. And I had, like, the confidence and the drive and the motivation to, like, sit down and edit a video, record a video, and then upload it to YouTube. And, like, I used to get so excited to think of titles and to, like, add tags and, promote my, like, Twitter and, like, Instagram or whatever. And, like, I even made, like, a little Facebook fan page so people could, like, interact. I made a little Discord. And I thought that, like, that shit was, like, so dope for me. Like, it made me so happy and so excited. But then I had an experience where I was in a situation where people were making fun of my appearance. And because of that, it, like, kind of hindered me a lot. Like, it fucked me up in a way that I didn't realize. And maybe I'll make a video about that, but I don't really want to go too deeply into that, because it's not that, I mean, it is important, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. But basically, it, like, fucked with me to a degree that, like, I'm still grappling with, like, years later. Like, this happened, like, 2017, 2016-ish, and I'm still grappling with it. And I feel like I'm using that experience as a crutch, and I don't need it. Like, why? Another thing, like, I would always tell you guys, like, oh, the reason why I'm not making videos is because my home environment is triggity trash. I didn't say that, but I just wanted to say triggity trash. Anyways, my home environment is trash. It's like, I can't make videos. So sorry about it, guys. But once I get my own apartment and once I get my own place, I'm gonna make videos. Like, it's gonna be great. I moved into this place I don't even remember, like time just slips, you know. I moved into this place in June of 2019. We are in January of 2021. I'm almost 2 years into this place, and I've yet to sit down in the 2 years, record and upload a video onto YouTube. Yes, I've done random live streams here and there, but I've never sat down, recorded a video, edited it, I can't say that word, edited it, and uploaded it in 2 years. And do you want to know why? Let's talk about the reasons, the excuses. These are not even reasons, they're excuses that I made to not make videos. Yes, I would say, oh yeah, my home environment was really loud, whatever the case may be. And I'm not gonna lie here, it's kind of a little bit loud. You just heard that siren, and like I live below children, and they're very loud and obnoxious. I feel like they're outside of my window. They're not, but that's how loud they are. I live on the highest floor. I don't know why I can hear children below me, but that's neither here nor is it there. But I use that as an excuse to not make videos. And then I was just like, okay, I moved here, right? And it's not loud. Like, I'm not in the environments that I was in years ago where it was like people coming up and down the stairs, people constantly interrupting me and talking to me, you know, people asking me what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, blah, 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 if they could see it, you know. I wasn't like in that situation anymore. And I went from that. So now my excuse changed. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a mic set up. Once I get a mic set up, it's over for you bitches. I'm gonna, record, voiceover content. I'm gonna fucking upload videos again, do everything, right? Guess what? I have a mic. I've had this mic for about a year and some change. I've recorded stuff, but I always thought that everything I did was trash. Even when I would tell myself, even if I think it's trash, I should still upload it so that I could get feedback from other people, because just getting feedback from myself, that's not helping. That's not helping anything. But I was like, no, I gotta make sure it's perfect. I gotta make sure it's right and what I like and what I need in order for me to upload this. So I wouldn't do that. Right? Even when I found content that I thought was good and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fire, I'd be like, no, I gotta the levels, the levels of the thing. Like, people are gonna talk about oh, you need to I don't even know. It was just so many stupid excuses. I was like, oh yeah, I need a desktop. I don't have a desktop. I can't upload anything. Got a desktop. Didn't upload shit because I was like, oh no, I can't upload on the desktop because I need a laptop so that I can edit the video in bed like I used to do when I was a kid, go back in time. And then I got a laptop and I was like, oh, I don't like the laptop because the lighting in my laptop, it's so cheap. I got a really cheap laptop. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't like the lighting of my laptop. I can't really see it. I'm gonna have to do it on my desktop. But I got a desk chair and the desk chair was super uncomfortable. I couldn't sit in it for more than 5 minutes. And I kept telling myself, get a new desk chair, get a new desk chair. I was like, no, I don't have money. What? I got a desk chair for Christmas. My sister bought me a desk chair. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make videos. I have no excuses now. And I still, we're 12 days into the new year and I haven't uploaded anything that I've recorded. And it's just, when am I gonna stop with the excuses? You know what I mean? It's so aggravating that I make so many stupid excuses for why I don't make content. Excuses that I didn't make 4 or 5 years ago. I would just upload shit just for the sake of uploading it, just so I could get one comment. Even if the comment was your teeth are fucked up. Even if that was the one comment, at least I put myself out there. I don't even put myself out there anymore. And it makes me so sad that I've become I feel like I've become a shell of my former self. And there's so many things that I want to do, and I'll think about it. I'll wake up and I'll think about all the things that I want to do and all the things that I want to try and I'll be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But then I get so overwhelmed with all of these thoughts of all these different things that I want to do that I just don't do anything. I'm just like, that's enough thinking for the day. Let's read BL, okay? Let's read BL and not think about anything. But then I'll read BL, like, and I'll see, like, even the characters in these made-up stories are living much more fulfilling lives than I am. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Even with my little sister, like, I look at my little sister, and she's, like, 2 years younger than me. And everything that she sets out to want to do, she does it. And she succeeds at it. Even if she doesn't succeed at it, at least she still fucking sets out to do it. I don't even take the first step, bitch. Like, it's so aggravating. Like, I make so many excuses for myself, and it's so dumb. Like, just fucking make the video. Like, if nobody watches it, who gives a fuck? If one person watches it, great. Like, just do it because you want to do it. I don't know if you guys, obviously you guys don't know this, but like, every day for like the past, I don't even know how many years, I will think about, you know, one of the first things on my mind is making a YouTube video. And when a day goes by and I haven't uploaded a video that I, you know, took the time to record, and then I listen to, and then I nitpick the fucking shit out of it, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I can't, like, nobody's gonna want to listen to this. Like, what am I even talking about? I can't even say cohesive sentences or whatever. I get so sad. Like, I feel like I failed. And I've been having this thought process, like, every day for, like, I want to say at least 2 years. I'll give it a year. At least 2 years. Because, like, 2019 was almost 2 years. Well, it was 2 years ago. And I just want to fucking make content. I don't want to be lazy anymore. Like, being lazy is cute for, like, Konata. It's cute for Areki because they're like high school students. Like, it's okay to be lazy when you're like a teenager or whatever, but like when you're 26, about to be 27, and you have goals and aspirations for yourself, and you know, and you've had the same goals and aspirations for yourself for years, almost going into a decade, and you still haven't really made any progress because it's no longer like a universe problem. It's no longer a society problem. It starts to become a you problem. You know what I mean? It starts to become, do I want to just fail? Like, I feel like at a certain point, like, I was so used to, you know, having so many setbacks in my life, you know, like losing my mother, being homeless for most of my childhood. You know, I've had so much strife and turmoil in growing up that I think right now I'm like at the most chillest stage of my life. Like, this is the most chillest I've ever been, because ever since I can remember, it's just been ongoing stress. Like, I've never known peace in a way, because it's always like, oh my god, we gotta find a place to live, we gotta take care of grandma, oh my god, we gotta do a funeral for this, do that, do this, people dying, you know, all of this like strife and turmoil that I've dealt with at such a young age. Like, now that I have nothing to worry about, I don't know, I feel like I'm like still scared, but I also lack the drive. It's weird. Like, when I was going through that shit, I still had the drive, and I still got up and I made videos in my grandma's bathroom. I fucking, you know, would make videos in my closet and shit. In my friend's bathroom. Like, I would still find a way to make videos because I loved doing it. It was something that just gave me joy. Like, obviously I didn't get anything out of it, probably never will, but I don't know, it's just something that I like speaking, and I like I guess displaying my opinion to the world. It's one of the things that I just naturally like to do. But even more than that, like, it gave me something to do. It gave me something to look forward to. And I feel like you need that as a human being in order to, like, keep going. You know, my job is no longer stressful. I'm no longer working at a job that's, like, that I take home with me every day. And I always wanted that, because I was like, okay, if I don't have a job that I can be stressed out about, I don't have to think about it while I'm like, trying to do other things. But like I have all of those things, like every single thing that I wanted, like all these like little perfect things that I needed in order for me to make a video or practice Japanese, or I guess study Japanese, do yoga, learn an instrument. All of the tools that I was like, oh, I need this tool, I need that tool in order to do this thing. I have all the tools. And it's not the tools. It was never the tools. It was always me. I need to have the motivation to use the tools. Because what good are tools if you're not going to use them? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is good of a wrench if you're not going to pick it up and fucking start getting the wrench in? Like, excuse me, Miss Madam? Get it together. And I guess that was, like, the point of this video. I'm getting, like, flustered because I hear the apartment next door and like the kids downstairs, and it's like getting a lot because like for the past week nobody was doing all this, but as soon as I hit record, you know, whatever, you heard the story all the time. But I just want to say thank you guys so much if you listen to me, you know, basically shitting on myself for like I don't know how long I've been doing this, but I really do miss you guys and I'm really thankful. Like I'm honestly, I know I don't have like a million subscribers or whatever, but like I have like people that still watch my videos. Like when I would do random streams, people would still, I would at least get like 3 to 5 people watching my streams, which isn't a lot, I know, but that's insane for someone that posts so infrequently. And I, on top of not being like a amazing channel to begin with, that is such a nice thing. And like, you know, when I go on Twitter and people like, you know, sometimes talk to me on Twitter and they're like, oh, I discovered you from your YouTube channel and like, you know, I related to you. Like, that shit makes me so happy because like I remember you guys when I was like 17, 18, 19 making content and you guys still stuck around. So it's like there's always gonna be someone that likes your content no matter what the fuck it is, no matter how shitty you think it is or how amazing you think it is. There's always gonna be one person that enjoys your work and you as a person. Like there's never a person, I don't think, like even the most hated person in the world has people that stan them. Like, and I'm not saying you guys stan me, but like, you know what I mean, like has people that like them, that likes their work. So like just do shit because you want to do it. I don't know. Hope this video makes sense, and thank you guys again so much for watching, listening. If you like this type of format, please let me know because it's going to be the type of format that I'm going to do from now on. I remember in like 2016, I was going to do like podcasty format videos, but I was like, nobody's going to watch that. Everybody's just going to want to see faces. And like now, fucking podcasts are everywhere. I should have just stuck with my guns, but whatever. We're here. It's never too late. Thank you guys again. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Bye-bee. Or bye-bee. You get it? Because my name is Vic. Okay. Bye.